now we are ready to start distributing stitches for our body. I bring here little graphic scheme which I've told you before. Here's our 48 stitches, just for you to understand. Here is start of our row. Here is our 14 stitches of a belly. This will be 2 sleeves. Sleeves will be 2 stitches, and raglan lines will be 1 purl, and it will be always going all the way 1 purls here, 4 purls. This is a part of a back, 26 stitches, and for our beautiful pattern we will need to add 1 more stitch in the middle. And now I will show you everything and we will work together. Don't panic, because I will show you everything row by row. We will, on this row, we're not doing increases yet, we're just distributing our raglan lines and adding 1 stitch, right? Here we go. We're starting on a belly. We will have a rib stitch 2 by 2, right? Then we divided this in 6 and 8 stitches, our 14. We will do in 6 stitches, which will be 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 6 stitches. Now we will do our first raglan line, which will be 1 stitch, 1 purl, right? Then will be 2 knit stitches of sleeve, 1 stitch of raglan line, and then 26 separating in 13. In 2 will be 13, and after 13 we will add 1 stitch, then 13, then 1 purl, 2 knit, 1 purl, and 8 stitches in a rib stitch 2 by 2, right? Let me do this with you. Let me take this out for now. I'll put it somewhere in a corner. Then we've done 6 stitches, 1 raglan line, 2 knit over sleeve and raglan line. Then, you know, now after this, every second row we will do increases from both sides of raglan line except bottom one, but don't panic. Here we are, 1 sleeve and the raglan line, then 13 knit stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically we go until the end of the row. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not to the end, will be 1 because we took 1 from here from the beginning. Then 13 knit stitches, and now we will increase 1, will be purl, and we get it in between. You see this thread in between? We just get it up and purl it, twisting. I'll show you. It needs to be twisted for us to don't have any hole here, right? Here we increase this stitch, right? Now I will turn my work to start with a knit stitch again, and we now doing everything in mirroring the first half, because to have a symmetry, right? Then we're mirroring now. We're doing 13 knit stitches, 1, 13 mirror. Now 1 purl, 2 knit stitches of sleeve, 1 purl of raglan line, and then just 2 by 2 rib stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now all stitches are done, and we'll start our increases. As we do increases every second row, I like to don't confuse myself. I do them always with a yarn over. Then in one row you do all yarn overs, and in second row you knit them, and then you never will confuse, right? I'll show you. First row of increases. Here's our little skein. As we remember, we do increases here on both sides, here on both sides, and here just one side. We don't do increases on our belly, right? This is very important. Let's do this. When you understand, you will see that it's very, very easy. We have our 6 stitches of belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, always going, knitting them as they go. We knit stitches with purl stitches. Now, we have our raglan line. Near belly, we just do increase from other side. Then we purl it, and we do our yarn over. And yarn overs we will do symmetrically. Then before the stitch we will yarn over from us, and after to us. I'll show you, because it sounds complicated, but it's not. Then I will yarn over to me, from back to me. Then I do my 2 stitches of 2 knit stitches of sleeve, and here we come to other raglan line. On this line we will do increases on both sides, on before and after the stitch. Then before stitch we yarn over from me, you see, from front to back. We purl stitch, and then other one from back to me, because they need to look absolutely symmetrical, right? Then we continue with yes, I think we should already start our pattern. Let me see if I get the little chart. Right, guys, this is the chart of pattern which we will use on the back side of our jumper. Who understand charts, I will put digital version, and you just can get a screenshot and continue working. Who don't very familiar with charts, I will give a very brief explanation here. Here's our chart, which will contain 31 stitches. Down numbers is quantity of stitches, and these numbers say as a quantity of rows in every rapport. then this rapport will repeat. This chart, we change in every row. Then we have all rows here, and this is how it will look on our right side, because we are working on rounds, and that's how we will follow our chart. This will be first row, and then second row, and like this. If we have a plain knitting and we do one row go and one row back, it will be different chart. Here I have explanation of every sign I used here, and it's very easy. I think it's nothing very difficult. You just need to remember that this is the different kind of a sequence, and this sequence is you change every row. This was in every second row, and basically here you have an explanation. Here we will just cross two stitches, and on to the left means that stitch which you have on top need to look at left, and here the same and opposite way. All our pattern is kind of mirroring this part, because our pattern is symmetrical, which means this part is mirroring this part, and then you need to do everything symmetrical. These yarn overs, before you will do from view, from front to back, and after this point you will do opposite way, because it need all be symmetrical. And then you follow this. This is our knit stitch, this is our purl stitches, yarn overs, two knit stitch together to the right, which mean we will knit 2 stitches, and top stitch need to look on to your right side, and here top stitch will look to the left, and that's it. And when you complete 7 rows, you just start from first row again, and you repeat this pattern as many times as you need. Okay, let's go to the practical part. Okay, here I'm back. I'm trying to remember what I was doing in that another sweater, because it was so long time ago. Then basically what I was doing the braid, and then I was doing line of, I think, 2 pearls, and then I was doing the little twist of 2 knit stitches, and then 2 pearls again. Then here's our central stitch. We need 9 stitches for braid. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Then we will do 2 pearls, and here we will do our little I don't know what you call it, little twisted thing. Then I came back, and here we have our yarn overs, and let's already twist here. Then I will basically I need to go these 2 stitches, knit stitches, and cross them between each other. Then I need to knit second one first, then I go from behind, and basically I can take this first off and just secure it with my finger. I can knit this one, put it back on my needle, and knit another one, and we cross them. Then we do 2 pearls, and we're starting to do our pattern. Look at the chart. Then we do 5 knit stitches, 3, 4, 5. After this, we need to knit two together, 2 knit stitches together to the right side, which means that we need to knit both together. No complications at all. And then it's going on right side. You see? After this, we knit 2 and we yarn over. From me, we knit our central stitch, we turn and we mirror everything now. Then now we will yarn over to me, we will knit 2, and now we need to knit 2 together to the left. This will be different way. I'll show you a couple of ways to do this. We can just turn our stitches and stitch them together. Will be the same thing. Or our stitches are like this. We take one stitch like this from left to right without knitting, then we knit this stitch and we just pull this over. Result will be the same. You decide what you like more to do. After that, we're doing our 5 and then line of 2 purls, and now we need to cross these 2, but they need to be cross symmetry. Then this one is closer to us, looking to the left. Then in this case, this one needs to look to the right. Then what I do, I take it, I'll secure it with my fingers. I knit this one and I put this back on my needle. Guys, if it's too complicated for you, you just don't do this one, right? I just like to have these little braids all over. And then we came to our raglan line, and here we do our increases on both sides. 1 increase from me, purl stitch, 1 increase to me, 2 knits of sleeve, and basically sleeves will start growing here, right? Here from me 1 purl and we came to our belly. Then here we don't do increase and just finishing our row. Now I turn my work, 1 in, 1 out, continue. In second row we're doing 2 knit, 2 purls, 2 knit. Till the end this part is not changing. Then raglan line. Here we have our yarn over, we need to knit it and we need to twist it. Then we go like this to don't have any holes. Then our yarn overs need to be all twisted this way, right? Continue. 2 stitches of sleeve. Then we have yarn over to other side. We just enter like this, and then our yarn overs, you see, they are symmetrical and they go like one hand to the right, one hand to the left, and like this need to be every row. In this row we just knit our yarn overs and don't do any increases around raglan lines. As we are doing these things, these increases will need to be purls, because here for our beautiful pattern we will need 2 purls. Then this increase I will do like a purl on our back side. Then 2 knit stitches, 2 purls, and we continue with our braid. This row we will do all the same sequence, but we will start instead 4 stitches, we will instead 5 stitches we will do 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 together to the right, 1, 2. Here we do 1 more yarn over, and this yarn over we knit, and we do knit, purl, and turn and continue the same way. Here we need to knit this one and immediately do another yarn over, then 1, 2. I usually like to turn them like this, 2 together to the left, 4 knit stitches. Then we come to our row of 2 purls, which will be always like this without changes. We knit our twisted ones, 1, 2, and then this increase we will purl. But if you don't do these little lines, you don't need to think about it. This is our purl of raglan line. Then we purl our sleeves, which become 4, because every second row sleeve will grow in 2 stitches. We purl our raglan line, and then on the belly part we don't do increases. We are done with the second row. When we do more, you will see that you will orient yourself on your patterns, and you will see that everything is not so complicated like it sounds. We start with our 3rd row now. We do our 6 stitches without any changes here. 2, 2, 2. We're not increasing here. This row, every odd row, so we will do increases on raglans, right? We do our increase to me 4 stitches of, this is because of pattern on the back, I'm all confused, right? But when we finish with that 2 stitches, it all will be okay. 4 stitches of sleeve. Now we do increases before from me, purl to me, and this one we will purl. Here we will do again the cross, like this. 1 and 2. We cross it again. Then we have 2 purls, and we come to our large braid. And in this row you will do 3. We start with 5, 4. This on third row we will do 3 points. Then you will see this double point will always go together with the previous one on the right side. 1, 2. We do yarn over and knit this yarn over, twist in. 1, 2. Because basically this part will go here till the end, and this will create our beautiful pattern. On other side we do opposite, we mirror everything, right? Then we should have 1 knit stitch. Oh gosh, not easy. 1 knit stitch, will be another knit stitch, push like this to twist it, and then you will immediately put to me. 1, 2, then 2 together to the left. 1, 2, 3. Large braid is done. 1, 2. Here we will cross them again. You put your needle here and just pull behind, put on your needle and just knit together. We just cross them in every second row. We will do this. 1 more purl, yarn over from you. This is a raglan line. We make increases from both sides. This is our sleeve. Yarn over, raglan line, and the rest of the belly. Next row, try to do by yourself. I'll show you. Raglan lines. This is our sleeves growing, and this is our nice pattern on the back. This will come to sleeve again and finish with the belly. I'll see you in the final of this row. Okay, I finished this 4th row. Basically we just knit things as they go, except this central piece. But on odd rows we're doing all changes. We continue. 5th row. 2 knit, belly, right? Here we have raglan line and increase to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our sleeves, which have already 6 stitches. Here we do increase from me, raglan line to me, and this will be the last purls. After this row, all increases we will do in knit stitch. Then these 2 will continue like they go. Here we will change again this 2, 1, 2, 2. Here now we have just 1 stitch, 2 together, 1, 2, yarn over, then twisted knit stitch, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. We came to our central purl, return, and do all to the other side now, right? 1, 2, 3, knit this one, twist it, and yarn over immediately. Then 1, 2, 3 and 4 together to the left, and just have 1 stitch left. Everything symmetrical. We're doing well. Then my another cable here, mini cable I should say. Put your needle in the second stitch, first one behind on your needle, and just knit 2, purl 2. Basically you will have the big braid and then little cable with 2 lines of 2 purl stitches on each side, and you will continue like this without changes here, right? Here we came to our raglan line, increase raglan stitch and 1 more increase, and we should have 6 stitches on our sleeves, right? All right. Here we increase just on one side and continue our belly part. Sixth row, one, two, 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 two as they go, no changes, raglan line, twist the increase, twist, increase again. Our little sleeve is growing, and here we go. Our raglan, second raglan line, and here we twist and do all now in knit stitches, and here continue 2 purl, 2 cable, 2 purl. Here we came to our big one, central piece, and here we have the last 2 together, 1, 2, yarn over, and here we should have now 5 stitches, as our 5 stitches from here go to another side, then without yarn over, 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, central purl, going to other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4 together, and then 2 purls, 2 of cable, 2 purls, knit, raglan line, knit, sleeve, twist, raglan line. Remember, we do increases just on odd rows. Basically, if you have a yarn over, you twist and knit it. If you don't have, you do it. That's how I do to don't lose myself. Row 7, be excited. It's starting to look like something. 6 stitches, no changes. Raglan line, increase, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't see any yarn over, then we will do them. 1 from you, other on you, and continue, knit, and then just as they go, 1, 2, twist into the left, go from behind, cross them in between them, cross, knit 2, purl 2, and here when we came, we just do all knit stitches, and it should be 9 stitches at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yuppie, we done well. We didn't lose nothing. This was one segment of a chart, and then we will repeat it again and again, right? We turn, and here we have 9 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All yarn overs need to be twisted. 7, 8, 9. Done. Then we do our little cable again. Now to this side, just change the place of stitches, cross them, 2, and that's it. This will be complete back part of a sweater. After this, all other increases we're doing with them. Knit stitches, increase, increase, sleeve, increase, raglan line, and we finish our row. Okay guys, I will leave you now. I'll show you what we've done. Basically, we will now grow this way and round. This is the belly, this is the sleeves, and this is the back part. What you will do now, you will continue absolutely the same thing, belly, no changes, then sleeves with increases on both sides, then back side, continue a little cable. This will you will start again from the first row on a chart, and just look what you're doing to be all symmetrical and looking nice, right? Because you will go one side and another side. I will leave you now. I will do a couple of more segments here and I will come back to you, and we will need to stop when our little sleeves come to, I think, 22 or 24 stitches.